Uplift GN here, back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be covering the Kansas City Royals series against the Chicago White Sox, which lasted from Monday, August 25th to Wednesday, August 27th. Last time we checked in with the Royals, they faced off against the Tigers in a 3-game series in Detroit. They escaped with one win, which was the last game of the series, but I mean, we ended it off on a high note, so I'll take that. But now we're up against the White Sox, who for some reason have been playing pretty well this last little stretch. I'd say the last couple weeks or so, they've been playing spoiler. It looks like their offense, more than anything, has come to life, and pitching's just not been complete dumpster fire trash. And the Royals find themselves trying to sneak into a playoff spot. Going into this game, they were sitting at a 67-64 record. And as y'all can tell while I'm doing this intro, if you haven't looked at the screen, we got obliterated game 1. So this was Monday's game, the first game of the series. We had Shane Smith versus Noah Cameron as our starting pitchers. And we'll discuss that and so much more. So sit back, relax, and hopefully y'all enjoy the video. Starting off this game, we have to talk about Shane Smith. Because as y'all can see in the little blurb ESPN gives, it says Shane Smith gives up one hit in a career-high 7 innings. So of course Shane Smith has to go beast mode when he's playing the Royals. You know, the White Sox can lose 83 games prior to this, but you know, once they start facing the Royals, everyone's got to lock in and become Superman, right? He went 7 innings, only giving up 1 hit and 1 walk. Got 3 strikeouts, so the strikeouts aren't really there, but I mean, when you go 7 innings and you only give up a hit and a walk, doesn't really matter. Smith brings down his ERA on the season to 3.87. The only other pitcher that pitched for the White Sox this game was Gilbert, who came in relief and pitched 2 last innings. He only gave up a hit as well, so it was not a good day for the Royals offense, to say the least. For the White Sox offense now, we got hits from Meadroth, who also got a run in. Vargas got a couple hits and also getting a run in. Cuero at DH went 1 for 4, a run and an RBI. Sosa at second, 2 for 4, 1 run, 2 RBI. Luis Robert, who is currently on the IL now at the time of this recording. I'm not too sure what happened, but hopefully he's okay. He went 0 for 4 in this game though. Mead at third base went 2 for 4, a run and an RBI. Taylor in right field for the Sox went 0 for 4. Lee, the catcher for the White Sox, went 2 for 3 with the home run and 2 RBI. And lastly at the bottom of the lineup, Baldwin went 1 for 4 with a home run. As for my Royals, not a lot to talk about at all. Witt and Yastrzemski got hits, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to use this time to talk about Noah Cameron, I guess. Noah Cameron went 5 innings, giving up 8 hits, 6 earned runs, not getting a single strikeout. What does that mean? If you want my honest opinion, not a lot. I don't think this tanks my vision of Noah Cameron, really. I was watching this game and it seemed his command was really good. It seemed like he was getting those pitches where he wanted to, which is always a good sign, but it just seemed like the White Sox, again, their offense has been heating up and it seemed like they just got the better of them in this matchup. And they played a bunch of left-handers against Cameron, which obviously, as a left-handed pitcher, you're not going to fare well against that, and it showed as he gave up 8 hits. Noah Cameron sits at a 2.92 ERA, and he's going to be one of the starting pitchers in the big mega series against the Tigers, which is coming up at the time of recording tomorrow. So hopefully he has a better outing there. Not a lot to say on this game because we just got fucked, really. We just got fucking fucked. And if you were watching this game, we were getting real fucked, or real bad, whatever, too. Because this was a horrible start. As we take a little peek down here, you can see in the innings up there, the White Sox scored a run in the second, 3 runs in the 6th, and I thought it was over. They were leading 4-0 through 7 innings. I think at this point I just turned off the game. I was doing something else. I think I was playing baseball. I got this new baseball app on my phone. It's pretty fun. It's 9 innings MLB or something. Yeah, I was just grinding on that, and then through the 8th, through the 9th, sorry, I check my phone, and I see that the White Sox blew the lead It was a 4-4 game. When I looked at it, I was like, holy shit, they're back in this. I gotta turn this game on. And just as I turn it on, Isbell singled, which scored in India and gave us our first lead of the game and our first lead of the series. Whoop-de-doo. For the White Sox, Martin Perez he looked like 2022 Martin Perez out there with the Rangers. What y'all know about that? He went 7 scoreless innings, only giving up 1 hit and 5 Ks. So this is what I'm talking about. These pitchers are not doing this stuff against any other team. But once they face the Royals, Shane Smith and Martin Perez want to become fucking prime DeGrom and Scherzer. All I will say is thankfully Martin Perez got pulled after 7 innings and we got to face Leisure and Taylor, who each gave up runs. So thank you for that. Hitting wise for the Sox, Tauchman got a couple hits and a run. Vargas got in a run, went 0 for 3. Kyle Teal went 3 for 4 and an RBI. Sosa, Benintendi, and Baldwin each got a hit each. And Colson Montgomery went 1 for 4 with a solo shot. Royals side now, Michael Lorenzen went 5 innings pitched, gave up 4 earned runs, 7 hits, 1 walk, 6 Ks. ERA is at a 4.62 on the season. Hitting wise for the Royals, Garcia got a hit, Witt got a hit, Pasquantino got a hit, Yastrzemski got a hit, India got 2 hits and 2 runs. Massey went 1 for 2 and 2 crucial RBI. Frazier went 1 for 3 with a run, and Isbell went 1 for 1, coming in for Tolbert, getting an RBI. The game-winning RBI, I might add. Yeah, nobody really destroyed the Sox in this game. It was just a team effort all around, and it took everybody to come back, and we made the comeback, so I'm just happy we didn't lose 2 straight to the White Sox, because I probably would have crashed out and not even watched the last game of the series. Speaking of the last game of the series, this game wrapped up last night, and it saw the Royals blowing out the White Sox 12-1. I wasn't really expecting this going into this game, considering the offense was looking very slow prior to this. When we went down 1-0, I was like, oh god, here we go. Thankfully in the 5th inning, I didn't have to worry for long because they drove in 8 runs. On top of that, they went to 3 in the 6th, and then just an extra run in the 8th, just to say fuck you, I guess. Hitting wise for the White Sox, the only run coming from Andrew Benintendi, who hit a solo shot. He also went 3 for 4 this game, so he got a lot of hits, but unfortunately his team around him just didn't help out. His only other hits came from 2 from Cuero, and then 1 apiece for Kyle Teal and Meredith. Pitching wise for the White Sox, it was a start for Savali, who went 4 2/3 innings pitched, giving up 5 earned runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, and 4 Ks. Sits at a 5.26 ERA on the season. Not great, but you pretty much know what you're going to get out of Savali. Gilbert came in after him and just did his best Eric Fetty impression, giving up 6 earned runs, 6 hits, a walk. Not a good outing whatsoever. And Vasil and Lee came in after that. Held it down alright, but at this point the game was over. For the Royals, Berger, starting pitcher for the night, he went 6 innings, giving up 6 hits, an earned run, 2 walks, 3 Ks. A solid outing. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. Nothing you see on the stat sheet that makes your eyes jump out of your head. But a very solid start. Other than that, Bolin, Zerpa, and Lynch all came in and threw some innings. Nothing really eventful happening there. Hitting wise for the Royals, they scored 12 runs on the game, so obviously the offense was active. Starting off with leadoff, Michael Yastrzemski went 2 for 5, getting in 3 runs, 3 RBIs, and also smacking a home run. Very solid outing for Yastrzemski, who continues to flourish in this leadoff role. Bobby Witt after him went 2 for 4, a run and 2 RBI. Pasquantino went 1 for 4 with a run and 2 RBI. Maikel Garcia went 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Salvador Perez hit a home run, also driving in 3 runs with 3 RBI. Malley also got a hit for pinch hitting for Perez, went 1 for 1. Adam Frazier also had a pretty productive day hitting wise, went 3 for 5, also getting a run and an RBI. India went 0 for 4. Michael Massey played left today. He went 2 for 5 with a run, and Isbell in center field went 2 for 5 and 2 runs. So overall, this was just a pretty much up and down series. I'd give the Royals grade this series a C+. Actually, they blew them out by 11 runs in the last game, so I'll give them a B. A B or a B minus. Um, I think I'd go B minus just because they got shut out that first game. Vibes were down. Yeah, that game too was amazing though. That was an A plus finish. We don't got to talk about the first 7 innings. That comeback down 4-0 and winning 5-4 showed a lot, and I was very happy they won that game. The next series is at home against Detroit. Hopefully, it goes better than the last series against them did. I'll be covering that series as well. That's pretty much it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care and Uplift GN out.